103:19 reads this way, "The Lord hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all." Friend, we're living in a day and time where we look about and everything's out of control. Just go turn on the television or pick up a newspaper, those of us that still read the paper, and what we see and what we read seems to be total chaos all around us. And I have to admit, things are a little chaotic, but I want you to know God reigns. He's still in complete control of everything that happens, regardless of what's going on around us. One of my favorite things to do is to go out on a clear night to my back porch, look up toward the east, toward the Cherokee National Forest, which is just behind me, and the mountains are there. There's no light pollution that comes in that way, but I love to look out into the celestial atmosphere, look out into space that God created at the moon, the stars, and the planets. And listen, everything that's going on in the galaxies, everything that's going on in the universe, everything that happens up there with comets and nebulas and black holes. I mean, we could just go on and go on. God is the one that is orchestrating it. He is in complete control of how it all operates. And so we see that God reigned in the past, and the perfect biblical example of that is found over in the life of Joseph. We know the story there in Genesis. His brother sold him out for slavery. He was falsely accused of having sexual relations by Potiphar's wife. He ended up spending 13 years in prison for something he didn't even do. But the entire time, here's what I want you to know. God was in complete and full control, even in Joseph's life. The Bible tells us over in Genesis chapter 5 and verse 20, it says, "But as for you," meaning his brothers, "ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good to bring to pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive." And then back in Genesis chapter 45 and verse 8, we see that God was the one the entire time that was orchestrating everything in Joseph's life. Here's what I want you to realize, my good friend, in this nugget. God reigned in the past. God is reigning right now in our present. And God will reign in the future. What we must do as Christians is trust God to come to the realization in our hearts and in our minds that He has reigned, and that He is in complete control, and that He will always reign and be in complete control regardless of what happens, regardless of what we're going through, regardless of our situations. I want you to know today, friend, our God reigns.